So when they get ready to deliberately do it, you're going to tell them, no! You're going to make that thing real loud and clear. Am I saying that I'm your mother? No. But a watchman is always loud. And you know what the job of a watchman is to do? It's to sit up high and have a viewpoint where they can see the horizon, the area, the perimeter. Okay? The reason why they sit up high on the watchtower is so they have a different viewpoint from the people down on the ground. They can see for miles all around. And the reason why they sit there is to let everybody in the walls know danger is approaching. It's peace today. Yeah, it's good today. No threats. But wait a minute now. I see something coming in the distance. Yeah, I see horsemen. They coming to invade us. And as they get closer, let's go. They start sounding the alarms. Hey, they start ringing the bells. They start making noise. Listen, we need you in position. We need you on the wall. You take that wall, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. Ring the bell, put the children up. It's time for war. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? That's all I'm going to say. I'm a watchman that answers to the Almighty God, the I am that I am, the omnipotent God. And I don't call myself no prophet. I don't call myself nothing but a daughter, a bot of Zion, okay? I'm a daughter of the Most High God. That's it. And if he can't use nobody else, use me. When you want to speak through me. You want to pray through me. You want to warn through me. You want to bless through me. I'm that type of daughter, okay? But God don't do nothing in the earth unless he first reveal it to his friends, the prophets. Nothing can't happen unless he tell us, and then we declare it. So I'm declaring what thus saith the Lord, the Most High Almighty God. All of this bloodshed, baby, all of this bloodshed that have been shed in America, the earth is groaning, and the blood that has been spilled, not just here in America, but abroad, baby, is crying out against this country, this nation. All of the whoredom. You have to be, literally gone to not think that this much wickedness in a nation that's supposed to love God. In times past, we didn't see you destroy and burn down and flood out. We didn't read about it. We didn't heard about it. And then we think we exempt because we somebody. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. All of the whoredoms, all of the trafficking of children, of all these missing children. When I tell you that this country is about to be shook, it's about to be shook. But God will always preserve his people. That's for sure. So we not shaking. Even though it's about to get shook, we not shaking. You want to know why we not shaking? Because when he told us years ago this was finna go down. Oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. Oh, you believe in all that? Get out of here. You see the level of wickedness? I've never thought in my life that I would see people that would actually vote against God. They think they voting for a candidate and they voting against God. All these people in powerful positions that ain't got all of this money, you think they just got it because they talented? No, they did not. They did very egregious things, demonic things. You have to do demonic things when you serving the demon. Period. And God's about to lift the skirt up. All these preachers, all these celebrities, all these politicians, all of the people you would never even imagine. Baby, it's finna come busting out of the scene. You understand me? And sometimes people can't handle exposure. And when they know they about to be exposed, all bets are off the table. We will do anything. Let me see by raise of hands. And if you ain't voting, you ain't gotta vote. This ain't even nothing political. I just want to let those know who's voting for Trump. I got a word for you. Okay, who's voting for Donald Trump? I just got something to share with you. If you're not cool, I'll tell you right now, God would rather that you not vote at all, and then you make the wrong decision to vote against God. Don't vote against God's commandments. I don't care what you think is your free right or your free will. Don't vote against God. Okay? So who's voting for Donald Trump? I see you, Brother Cliff. Nobody. Anybody? You. Okay? Pray for him. There will be another attempt on that man's life. And let me tell you something right now. Okay? Regardless how you feel about that man, if you like the man or not, and any of that. Okay? Pray for him. Because of not his character. Because God never told us to judge anybody by their character. Dr. Martin Luther King said that. Don't judge by the color of their skin, but judge by the content of their character. God said you judge their fruits. Okay? Because their fruits is their character. Do you love? You judge the fruits. Are you for life or are you against it? Are you for safety or are you against it? Are you for this or are you against it? Okay? And that's how you'll know. Imperfect and all, because we all messed up. Tell the truth. We all done cussed. Some still do cuss. All in the name of God. We all look at lustful stuff. All you gotta do is get on the internet. You see butt, thighs, and titors and men pocket books in the front and all this stuff. You can see that. But do your fruit bear witness? Is it rotten or is it good fruit? You say you pray for him every day? Cool. Pray for him even harder. Hear me clearly, because God said it. They're going to attempt to take that man out again. They're going to attempt to take that man out again. Okay? They're going to try to attempt to take him out again before November 5th or 6th or whatever day. That's what God said. And even if you pray for him every day, pray specifically, because here's the thing. People think that, we can just pray how we want to, and God will answer our prayers. It's actually a strategy to prayer. Ask, seek, and knock. But when we come together and we all pray in the same language, you know how you get a group of people together and we just, oh, thank you, Father. And we just saying our own prayer and we doing our own thing. But when we pray and we find one specific situation, our specific topic, and we come together and we pray on that specific topic until it breaks, then it breaks. I'm telling you, the enemy is going to use these people to try to harm him. I don't even think he should be on the campaign trail anymore. That's what I'm praying. I'm praying over the people that's around him. I'm praying for his wife and his family. I told y'all, when you let evil in control and you think you're just going to go back and be like, oh, okay, yeah, Satan, I'll let you rule for a little bit. Yeah, let me get the position back. Yeah, and his opponent is losing the U.S. MIL on his citizens. Like, I don't know how to read those Ebonics, beloved, but I think I got what you said. What's the famous line from the Planet of the Apes? Head the beast man, for he is the devil's horn. He will take, yep. Pray for this man. Don't take it lightly. Whether you like a person or not, God say you pray for all kings and officials, all men at all times. I do pray for Kamala. I pray for all of these politicians. At the end of the day, they're mere men. And what I do pray is let your will be done. Good and evil is both used by God. Couldn't be no good without no evil. It couldn't be no evil without no good. And God is always victorious. We need to be standing in the gap. Father, let your will be done in this earth until you come back and get us, okay? And I'm not talking about rapture us. Scripture say he will gather all his from all four corners of the earth. It is time to get prepared. Been time. If you ain't, baby, I'm going to tell you right now, you in trouble. People ain't going to tell you the truth like that because they're afraid to offend you. We don't want to push fear, so they act like they got chicken in their blood. We just want to tap dance. I'm going to tell you straight to your face. You better prepare for what's coming down the pipeline. God said this thing about to get ugly, but let me tell you the good news, because there's always good news. He said, Tawana, I'm teaching my people strategy. I read from 2 Kings today where there was a nation that kept coming up against, you welcome love, kept coming up against God's people, had them in captivity. And God spoke a word through the prophet. Said, look, tell them, you've had all of this trouble. Tell them that, I have punished y'all because of y'all rebellion and y'all, idol worshiping and all of this stuff. But I'm going to deliver you. And not only am I going to deliver you, I'm going to let them turn on themselves. And you're going to go ahead and collect all of the spoils. They're going to be out in the field fighting, and all you got to do is gather it up. That's it. 3 spies they went into houses. They was hungry. They was eating food. They was like, wait a minute. Let me go back and tell the king what's going on. God had just spoken the day before. He said, by this time tomorrow. Overnight, their situation changed. Overnight. They went from being oppressed to being extra blessed. They had resources again to build. They had food in plentifulness. I mean, overnight, by this time tomorrow. Y'all remember that because that's the scripture. for the day. 2 Kings 7. By this time tomorrow, he said, now look, I'm going to make them go fight each other. Your job is to go collect the spoil and bring it back. When the 3 spies, they like, look, we're going to die if we stay here. We hungry. So we might as well take a chance and try to go see if, the enemies can be kind to us and give us something to eat. We'll just work for them or whatever. Because if we stay here, we're going to die. And when they went, it was empty. And they ate and went back and told the king, was like, look, wait a minute. And he was like, nah, they probably trying to trick us and set us all up. Have you come back and tell us that they gone and they get us out there and we naked trying to get some food and we just all get slaughtered until they went out there and saw. Nah. Oh, this is really real. God took them all out. They all belonged to Ahab and Jezebel. Not a coincidence. Same things happening simultaneously. Joe Biden was Ahab and Kamala was. Listen, okay, Lord, stick to the script. That's going to be another lie for another day, okay? Way above what we can comprehend. I'm saying this to y'all right now because God is so good that you can have you something by tomorrow to make up for all the time you done wasted and lost and procrastinated. Now you got to get out here in the field and you got to go confiscate it. Notice that he didn't bring it to them and just wheelbarrow it to their house. Notice that it didn't just pop up in their mailbox. Okay. Notice that the food he didn't just send a strong wind and just blow all the bread rolls into. No, they had to get up and go get it. They had to get up and go get it. And they had to take it back. Okay? I want to share with you guys a couple of opportunities that not only I have been implementing that has helped me do this in record-breaking time. Because you know what, in 2010, when God took me and my family to Kansas City, Missouri, and we didn't know nobody, that was our wilderness experience. He made us turn off the TV and learn his word. First of all, we had to know who he was. Okay? I had to go find out my whole identity all over again outside of what these Christians try to tell me. I had to go read the Bible and learn the Bible and have a real relationship with him by myself. And then he began to tell me, you need to prepare. You know what I did? I can tell on my own self. The wilderness, it was like, oh, it's boring here. It's dry here. We don't know nobody here. We just stuck out here. Oh, my goodness. He took real good care of us. He really did. We packed up and went back to California and joined the church, and we were stuck for 10 years. We lost so much time trying to be churchy. And God was so gracious to us. When he first started opening up our eyes, it was like, yeah, those are, what's the word they call them? Heretics. When we start speaking straight scriptures, like they're heretics. Don't associate with them. When we came back to the church, it was, oh, okay, they saints. So the things he was teaching us and instructing us and having us to prepare for, we just put that to the side. And we lost a lot of time. When I tell you I prayed on my face for 2 years in repentance to ask God to help me so I can help his people. Because I know you better than that, God. I know you're not going to let us just go out like this. I know. I mean, listen, every time Israel cried, you heard, look, what are we going to do? Because I'm not going in nobody's encampments. I'm not putting nothing in me that you didn't put up in me, okay? I don't care if they got to cut this neck off. It's cool. 10 toes down, cut it off. I will never, ever surrender. And I will never, ever retreat. And I will stand 10 toes down to my very last breath. And that's not going to be premature either until he says so. That's for real. I have settled this thing in my mind. And don't think that I'm out here building, trying to preserve, my life. Because he who seeks to save his life will lose it. But he who loses his life will find it. This life don't belong to me. I'm just a sojourner, okay? Get that straight right now. So therefore, I ain't got to bow to you. I ain't doing a damn thing. You understand me? Nothing. I don't care about the laws of the land when it comes to God's law. Now, I will obey it as long as it don't interfere with God's law. Because that is a penalty. You think jail is something and life sentences in this natural life is something. No. Imagine a life sentence in the spirit. Hell no. So I don't fall out with people. Oh, you can have it. Okay. You go ahead and do it. You say whatever. I don't care about none of that. Ain't nobody. Not a single person, my kids, my husband, no pastors, no politicians, nobody is going to make me miss my father. Nobody. You can have all of this world. Just give me you, period. I'm not doing life behind. That's too scary and people don't talk about it enough. Most people don't realize, because I've never shared this. When both of my sons passed away, I'm not one of them mamas that just, oh yeah, my kids went to, paradise. They wait in place. They're going to hang me up over here. I'm going to circle back right back and finish up another 10, 15 minutes, okay? Or if you're on YouTube or on Facebook, just hop in over there. I'm going to just let this message sit here. It's going to cut me off right now. So when they passed away, some of the torment was, where did my children go? For one, my youngest son was very hurt and upset with his father. And I had just had a conversation with him and told him, you talk to your father? No, I want to talk to him. I'm like, boy, look, let me tell you something. You still got to honor that man. And you got to forgive him. Not for him, for you. That's very important. So 2 days later, he died. I was very worried. My oldest son, after his brother died, of course, his faith was shaken. Is God real? Why would he allow something to happen like this? And so he had just started like, Mom, I just prayed to God the other day for the first time in 4 years. He just came back around to believing because he read my book. Before he read my book, he was like, I'm considering being a Muslim or something. And he read my book, God, I forgive you too. And he said, Mama, after all of the things that you went through and you still believe in God and have the faith to trust God, like, I'm not mad at God no more and I want to start praying. So then when he died, he had just told me on April the 6th, he died April the 9th, that he had prayed to God for the first time in the last 4 years. So when they passed, I was like, boy, that kept me up many a nights. It took a year for God to answer me and say, well, my first son, because that's all I wanted to know. I didn't want to know why. Because even if God told me why, it wouldn't have been sufficient enough for me as a mama. I just wanted to know, is my living in vain? Because I'm not out here doing this if my kids is going to bust hell wide open. I go to Hades. And I'm going to tell you one thing for sure, and two things is for certain. Is that a real place? Absolutely. When I was in labor with the first boy who passed away, and we both died, I was on my way to hell, bro. Straight up. I was in the outer darkness of hell. There's different levels of hell, and there's not a lot of people talk about it. But I'm telling you, not by something I done read in the book, by something I done experienced in life. I knew I was going to hell, bro. I knew I was going to hell. And then to be in that type of darkness and to be rescued from that is why I go dumb hard crazy for God. You can't pay me to go back because I had a real encounter and I know I was going to hell. Wasn't no light, wasn't no outer body experience. Oh, I seen Christ. No, I wasn't none of that, boy. I was going to hell. I'm just so thankful. I am really thankful. I'm so grateful that God saw fit to just spare me, bro. Because I was going to hell. And even after I took my last breath, my senses were very aware. It's like your senses is heightened even more than what they are in the natural. Like I knew I was in hell and I was terrified because it was a dead silence. You ever been in the dark so much you can't even turn around and see, what's next to you? You just know something to get you. I just knew. I said, they're coming for me. And woke up 3 days later just grateful to God. I've been on fire ever since July 29, 2002 is when it happened. Over 20-something years ago. You can't pay me to play. It's a real thing. And not a lot of people talk about it. So I'm not going there. That's for sure. I don't care what I got to go through in this life. And I'm not trying to save my life. I'm preserving it until my time is up. Okay? I do have several opportunities. And these opportunities are God-inspired. When I say I prayed for 2 years, I did. He didn't give me something that's just going to be some slave wages. He gave me something that's going to help his people prepare for what is to come. And so I'm going to share those opportunities. But first, I'm going to go use the restroom. And I'm going to kiss my children goodnight because this is the time that I get to come in here. And when they go to bed, I don't get to see their faces until I get off. And to me, that's unacceptable. But I'm serving. So I'm going to take a moment while I play something for y'all. And then I'm going to check on my husband and my family. They just got in. Usually, y'all hear them come in. I'm on live. Okay? So I'm going to go check on them. I'm going to make sure they good. And then I'm going to come back and share these opportunities. No more than 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then I'm going to be gone, okay?
When you having money and everybody else being broke, that you don't have a legacy mindset. A legacy mindset says me making it is not enough. My kids doing well is not enough. Me praying is not enough. I'm not going to stop until me becomes we. Now is the time. When we talk legacy, we are talking about moving from just me making it and I'm good and I'm straight to nah, I got too many people not making it in. See, y'all thinking about a pandemic. It ain't got nothing to do with a pandemic. It's about a legacy mindset. I'm a Bullock, last name Bullock. As a Bullock, we preach, we sing. I got a nephew, niece singing, preaching, all kind. We burp singing. But then there's some other stuff that come with Bullock. Some struggles, some habits, some appetites that goes through the family. And what bothers me is nobody told me. Nobody told me. They told me about the preaching. They told me about the singing. But some of that other stuff, they forgot to tell me that this thing I'm fighting was my great-great-grandfather's fight. Y'all didn't tell me that part. Y'all told me he could sing, but you didn't tell me he had this struggle. And so now we got a generation of people who have a struggle that they inherited because nobody wants to tell them this is the thing that was planted in your life. And I'm sorry I never told you, but I planted that thing a long time ago. And the reason why your coping mechanism is under this particular tree is because that is what I planted. You can plant a new tree. You don't have to keep that seed, that tree, that you can pull that thing up and put something else in the roots. That's why legacy has to matter to you, because it's time to plant something new. I went to Berklee College of Music for 2.5 years. I didn't take school very seriously. School wasn't necessarily something that I just was into. So I dropped out of school. I just started doing a little community college class here, a little community college class there, a little class here, a little class there. What happened was my mother graduated from college. My mom, you gotta understand, my mom started as my cafeteria lady when I was in 3rd grade. In 3rd grade, I showed up to school. My mother was the cafeteria lady. I watched my mother get her GED. And then after she got her GED, she went and started to pursue higher education in college. And my mom went from being the cafeteria lady to being in the classroom. And my mom, to this day, is the longest tenured teacher in that school. They gave her the most difficult classes, difficult kids, difficult cases. She went from the cafeteria to the classroom, and I went to my mother's graduation. When I saw my mother graduate college, oh, she planted something in my heart. She planted something in my life. And so I made a decision that before my first child was born, I was going to graduate college. My daughter was born in 2014 of September 2014, my daughter was born. I graduated from college December 2014. I graduated. I had my baby in my hand with my cap on, my gown on, and my degree. What happened was somebody said, I'm going to plant a seed of graduates in this family. I don't want us to be a family of GEDs. I don't want us to be a family that's uneducated. I'm going to plant a seed. And when she planted the seed, all of a sudden I took it. And then my brother took it. And our children will take it. Why? Because God is looking for somebody to be a legacy builder, to have a legacy mindset and say, I'm going to open up a door that nobody can close in our family. Because if a curse can be passed down, so can a blessing. I'm tired of hearing about generational curses, and you don't tell me about the generational blessings that are coming to my life. And I'm declaring we're releasing generational blessings, cycle of blessings coming into your life because of legacy in this place. Which means when I get a paycheck and I want to keep that check, but then I put kingdom over comfort. I'm going to be quick to listen, slow to speak. I'm going to be slow to anger. I'm going to forgive. I made an eternal decision. I have a legacy mindset. That's going to have eternal impact. You got to put we over me.
Period. Now let's go. Okay? We got to put we over me. Put that in the chat. And I see a few people that dropped off, but that's all right. They got the message, okay? Now here comes the opportunities. You want to take advantage of a few opportunities, and I'm going to get off here because I got to go over here on TikTok, okay? Let me set my timer real quick because these options are only going to be available -1, maybe 2, only while we here on this live. For one, I'm not going to be teaching much longer. I done did my due diligence, and God said I done did my due diligence. Now I'm gonna be sitting in the background building out multiple things, okay? I have put a lot of my building on pause to equip and edify the people. And I'm not going to be teaching that much anymore. Okay. Outside of my programs, my mentorships, and those all have time limits. I'm not going to be teaching and coming out trying to get you to, I'm not going to be doing that. Okay. So my timer is set 15 minutes. All right. Where's the stopwatch? So I put on a timer. You got 15 minutes. Cool. Why do it say 10 down here? 15 minutes. Okay, start. All right. So the timer is started, okay? 14 minutes, 52 seconds from here. Very first opportunity I have, okay? Because of you, I'm taking steps towards my digital content. Let's go, okay? Let's go. Because that's the very first thing that I'm going to talk about. Right now, more than any time other, you should have you something in a digital space. Because when they implement this new world order, okay? This ordos, secloros, novos, ordo, secloros, new world order, when they implement that, meaning the stage has been set. BRICS and everybody else, okay? They already got their currency, how they gonna trade and deal in the whole 9 yards, okay? America's trying to enter into the AI stage, AI world, so they can stay afloat. You need something digital. Digital products are giving people the opportunity to make millions of dollars, therefore getting what they need. Perfect example, Mark Zuckerberg, Sam Altman, all these big time people, okay, that have made lots of money in the digital space. I'm talking to you using a digital app in the digital space, okay? They have made billions, if not trillions of dollars. And what did they do? They went to go prepare a place for them and a family called underground bunkers outside of the United States, some in the United States, some abroad in Hawaii, some abroad in foreign international countries. They didn't took this wealth transfer using a digital product to go make sure them and their family and their businesses and everything they got going on is still going on. You should do the same thing. I say it all the time. Content is the new currency. If you ain't want to mess with no digital products, start making you some content. I don't care if it's making you some spaghetti. It doesn't matter if you know how to clean the right way, okay? If you know how to can, if you know how to grow a garden, if you know how to plant some food, it don't matter. Create a digital product. That right now will sell like hell, literally, okay? Someone said that when Elon's robot maids, butlers are up for sale, buy several and rent them out as house cleaners, babysitters, elder caregivers. I'm going to pass on that, sis. Sis Arbro, I don't know, according to your name. I'm assuming sis. I mean, that's one heck of a plan. But when we start seeing robots babysitting and stuff, yeah. Come, Lord, come. For real, you know, and I know it's going to happen. But, yeah, I don't want no parts of that. I want to have my own city by then. I really do, okay? Yes, even if you can start one and rent it out as a house cleaner, listen, I hope to have my own little city where we living like the Amish people, okay? Straight up, we living off the land. We cool, yeah. But to each his own. That's just me. When it started getting like that, artificial, too much artificial, I'm only leveraging artificial intelligence to redeem the time because the Bible says, buy back the time. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. Not evil meaning in Satan. It means evil meaning dangerous, perilous. Buy back, be found redeeming the time. Be found buying back the time. You can't buy back nothing without currency. Okay. So I utilize AI, these digital products. I didn't came by here with too many receipts for y'all to know. I have a workshop where I'm going to teach you how to get anywhere from 10K to 30K. It's up to you. Okay. 10K minimum by Christmas, by December 25th. Okay. 10K or even 30K by Christmas. It's not hard. It's a formula. It's a strategy. All you got to do is follow it. I'm going to be teaching that on next weekend. Okay. 10 minutes is $97. Okay. It's $97 investment for you to learn how to go do 10K, 30K by Christmas. This is October, so in the next 60 days, somewhere around that time frame, okay? It's called Black Friday Bankroll. You can actually get started and have something by the time we finish that workshop to sell. You should. I'm not going to say you better because you're an adult, but what I give you, you dang on should have you something to sell when we leave that workshop. And then I'm going to give you the strategy and the way to sell it, and to sell it on autopilot while you sleep, while you work, whatever. Okay. Doesn't take much time at all. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour every week to maintain it. Okay. To just keep putting out some content that AI can help you create, where you ain't got to sit down and hire no graphic designer to make your marketing flyers, all of that stuff. No, AI will do that. It'll give you a viral post, the whole 9 yards. Okay. So I'm going to show you. If you don't want a digital product, you should have a digital product and a channel, a content channel that you can sell it on, okay? Because people that in your audience, people that's in your tribe, those are people that are assigned to you. And they're looking for you to solve a problem, okay? Period, point blank. So I'm going to show you how, if you know how to can vegetables, that's a digital product. Start an ebook, hold a workshop, have a boot camp or some type of 8-week course, mentorship, mastermind, it don't matter. Get to the bag real fast, okay? Get to the bag real fast. And digital products will get you there real fast. Having a workshop, it is $97. Next week, I'm going to show you how to get some Black Friday bankroll. That's number one. Number two, and I'm talking real fast because I only got a few minutes. And I'm gonna pause this at 8 minutes so I can tell you the opportunities and then give you 8 minutes to respond. I think that'll be fair. Instead of me using the 15 minutes up, I'll actually put 10 minutes. So when I get done, okay? Next, listen. I have a play right now that if you have bad credit, good credit, it don't matter what kind of credit you have, because they don't even pull a credit check. You can get $2,500, as little as $2,500. You can get $4,000. Some they got $4,000. Some they got $5,000. Okay, some they got right at $2,500. Some they got $2,600. Some they got $3,200. Okay, but there is no credit check involved whatsoever. It's a play. You need to know how to run the play. Guess who got the game and the gems and the sauce on how to run the play and go get you $2,500, okay? Not just you, because once you know how to get it, then you can tell your spouse, you go get it. So now his $2,500 becomes $5,000 with your $2,500. You put your children on, you put your family on. This is how you get more, and this is how you get more real fast, okay? I have a play where you can go get you $2,500. No credit check. Credit. I done told y'all, I done showed y'all. I'm going to show y'all again here on tonight. Okay? Because I'm going to change the price of this from $497 to $997. Period, point blank. It's a whole business in a box. If you want to make $1 million, and let me tell you something, I'm not telling you buying this business in a box will make you a millionaire. I'm telling you buying this business in a box and selling it and marketing it, it's already ready for you. It's already done. All you got to do is put whoop-de-whoop over here with whoop-de-whoop, and now you have a business. It ain't going to take you no more than 30 minutes to get your marketing, all of that stuff. It's a whole entire setup. So I'm going to show you exactly how this setup looks. It's a business in a box. If you want to be able to make $1 million by the end of this year, you can, just with this business in a box. Why? Because everybody and their mama need credit. Everybody. Whether you finna be 18, whether you are already 18, when you 18, you definitely gonna need it. But whether you finna be 18, whether you still got 2 more years to be 18, when you get 18, you gonna need it, okay? This is gonna be something that's evergreen, that ain't never going nowhere. And if you wanna get some rapid cash fast, then solve a problem for people who have a big problem. There's a lot of people that have this problem. So the industry, the market is overflowing with consumers. Okay, this is the business in a box. Okay, this is the do-it-yourself. Stop paying people to do it for you and it still ain't done, and learn how to do it yourself. Not only will you learn how to do it yourself, you actually have a business that you can sell. Now, this whole entire business in a box is $497. I can't sell it for no cheaper than that. If you bought it from me right now, you can't sell it for no cheaper than that, because if you did, you get sued. It's a master reseller's right, okay? Master resale rights, lifetime access. This is yours for good. It shows you how to use this. These are how to do your marketing, how to do your design. There's a lot of designs in here already ready for you. You just go ahead and put your name, okay? You just change out that name. If you don't like this purplish looking color, you can change it to blue, purple, or whatever. It's already done for you, okay? When you sell it, this is exactly what they gonna get, okay? Not only that, they get this whole AI 5.0 training, all about digital products, all about how to market it, email market it. I mean, you are without excuse with this. You are without excuse with this. Now, how I sell it, let me go over the contents in it. I'm going to show you 4 streams of income just from this one business in a box. For one, this business credit for beginners ebook. People don't know that if you got bad credit, start you some business credit, and now you have a second chance at everything. And then what I really love about business credit is if I go get something in my business name, it's not attached to me. If life starts lifing and it starts happening, then guess what? Doesn't affect me. It was a business. Write it off, charge it off, bankruptcy. It has no personal connections to me. It is not attached to me in any sorts of way, any means necessary. It doesn't affect me, my personal credit. It don't affect no aspect of my life. I can actually bankrupt the business, go start another one, and rinse, wash, and repeat. Okay? Legally, because Dr. T don't do no fraud moves. I make boss moves, and they are not fraudulent. I am a law-abiding citizen, and this is something that the wealthy people have been doing for a very long time. Actually, the wealthy people have a whole bunch of businesses and a whole bunch of business credit, because this is what they do. They go start 4 LLCs, get 4 EINs, go get $250,000 worth of funding on each one of those EINs. That's $1 million, and then they bankrupt them, or either they sell them, they exit out of them. We've already got this business $250,000 in funding. Okay. I'll send it to him now. Okay. We already got $250,000 out of this. We're gonna go ahead and sell it to you. It's already profitable. You know, it already has the people that we want in there. Whatever the business is, it already has this growth. It already grew this much. Whatever the case may be. Okay. But you can exit out of it and sell it. Okay, they sell them all the time. If you're looking for a business, you can buy one right now. That's where this whole MRR coming from. You can buy you a business that you didn't have to build. A brick and mortar as well as a digital. But since everything is going digital, you might as well get you some too. This training is fully loaded. You understand me? This training right here by itself, it made me almost about 70, 80,000, just this one here on the bottom. Okay. So you got your business credit for beginners ebook. It's an ebook that you can just right here, download it, sell it. And marketing ain't no more than opening up your mouth. Hey, how many of you guys would like to start, building business credit so that you can go and get business funding, business opportunity, buy real estate, buy commercial property, buy everything in your business. Get it out your personal name, okay? So you come out the gate with this business in a box. It already has something for you to sell right here. It is an ebook on building business credit. Secondly, you have a do-it-yourself dispute guide and a workbook. This is an editable workbook that you can sell. Hey, you guys want to learn how to legally dispute your credit and make the credit bureaus obey the consumer law. If you do, then you can cop my workbook right here. It is a dispute guide and a workbook. It's only $19.99. You can sell this for a low ticket product. $19.99, okay? $19.99 times 1,000 people that you sold this to. It's $19,990 just on that guide and workbook. Say you turn around and did the same thing with the business credit ebook. Now you got $40,000. Okay, you didn't even pay that for the business in a box. Bankruptcy disputing guide. Here go another downloadable that you can sell. Many people then went the bankruptcy route and they regret it. Because the only thing you gonna get approved for is a car and a credit card to get back in debt. Okay? If you want to know how to set up your stand store, this is where you're gonna sell this. So you ain't out here in the street talking about, yeah, I got a business in a box. No, we're gonna put it over here on this website. It's a whole step-by-step. It's simple. Short, actionable, step-by-step. Drag this over here, okay? Grab that and drag it over here like that. Grab that and drag it over here like that, okay? Go in and change the name right here like that, and boom, it's done. Step-by-step, simple. You got mock-ups. So if you want to create designs, they are already created for you. Here's a video tutorial of how you do it yourself, but also here goes some mock-ups that's already been made for you. Done for you, okay? Filling in placeholders. This is a video walkthrough. This is how to fill in, make sure it's all good, make sure there's no spaces, blah, blah, blah. Also, placeholders in the credit space. So this is a video walkthrough. This is video and downloadable templates, okay? Now we get to the actual business, the meat of the business of the box. You have all these dispute letters, okay? Based on consumer law and Federal Credit Reporting Act, it's illegal for everything on this list to be on your credit report. All you do, literally, put your name, your address, attach a copy of your social security card and your ID to verify that you are you and you live at that address. And then what's on this letter already pre-made for you will get that junk removed, okay? Child support. We know a lot of people with child support. Hard inquiries. We know a lot of people with that kills your credit score. Medical collections, illegal to have on there, okay? Student loans, illegal to have on your credit report. You in check systems and need to get that off so you can go get your bank account, whatever. Here you go, right here. Bankruptcy, pacer letters, identity theft. If you've been a victim of that, pay for deletions. Hey, look, I'll pay for you to delete that, and I'm only going to give you $24 or whatever the case may be. It's hurting my score because it's there. It was paid off. It give you the whole little 9 yards, okay? Credit bureau stall tactics, when they try to stall you, hey, I'm going to hit you with this and you got 30 days. You come back with something else, we're going to court or we're going to arbitration. Evictions, late payments, charge off, co-signer release requests. If you've been a co-signer on somebody's stuff, if other people be like, my credit is messed up because I co-signed. This business in a box does not only help you and your credit and your family. This is a business. This is a business. You have a fully equipped business that you did not have to put together, start, come up with a plan. None of that. It's your business. And I'm going to explain that in 2 minutes or less once I finish showing you what's all in here. Judgments, outdated information, personal information, method of verification, disputes, repossession, garnishment of wages, okay? All of these templates is 70 of them in here. 50 dispute plus 20 bonus letters. 70. If you want to learn how to just sell in the emails, how to get people on your email list for the free 99, just go ahead and sell them to the gods. You got a whole email marketing. This is a video, social media content marketing. When I tell you the person who put this business in a box together made $1 million in 1 hour off of this credit, off of just this credit game. We watched it in real time. And we were so intrigued by her marketing skills, like her ability to make $1 million with us on the live in 1 hour. Never seen anything like it. We was like, could you please give us the game? Could you please give us the hookup? And sis went and did her big one in real life, because this changed my life and my credit score. Okay. So you have email marketing, social media marketing. Here go 5 additional streams of income just from this master reseller, right? Webinar review, MRR revenue, affiliate revenue, ebook coupons, how to make all of this stuff, how to just rip. I mean, you don't need nothing else if you got this, because everybody and their mama need this. Statute of limitations. It's been over 7 years. You can't sell my debt to nobody else for 7 more years. Here go that letter to serve you your notice, like a cease and a desist. That's what these templates are. Okay. 5 emails to increase your average order value. Here's the check-in. Here's the upsell. Okay. This is already done for you. You don't even got to do none of this. Somebody say, hey, I want to get your ebook. They got your ebook. Now you finna hit them with the email. I'm just checking in. And then you're going to hit them with the email. You want to buy this business in a box, or do you want to buy any of these templates out here? You got the ebook. Can I help you change your credit score? Okay. 60 days of credit nurturing emails. 60 days plug and play credit repair nurturing emails. Bonus, restricting digital product edits for end products, okay? How to restrict editing of your templates. So when somebody gets these templates and you give them access to edit them, they can go in there and change stuff or whatever the case may be. If you don't want it like that, here's how to set that up so that they will only be able to download the templates and use the templates themselves without editing anything of yours, okay? Here's the gold mine right here. CEO of bank's contact information. Once you got your credit right, now it's time to go get to the big bag. Amex, Delta, Skyline, all kind of flying out. Banks, CEOs of bank contact info. Okay. You want funding? You ain't even got to go, well, who I'm going to go to for funding? No, it's already put together for you. Okay. Here's the contact list right here. If you just wanted to sell that, hey, I have a list of CEO of bank contacts. It ain't for everybody, but it's for those looking to get some funding. You know, your credit score might need to be this. This can be your high ticket. This can be your middle ticket. Now that I done helped you get your credit right, you ready for money? Okay. This is a bonus, adding your entire master resale rights package as a course. Just like this is set up right here, the exact setup. It's a video tutorial how to do it step by step. Okay. When you sell this, they get this as well. But if you don't want to sell this whole business in the box, you don't have to. This is also another bonus of how to get paid 3 times the amount with just one purchase using one customer. So you get all of that inside of this master resellers right now. I'm going to show y'all real quick what I do, because I know that some people just got child support. This affects a lot of my brothers. How many of my brothers got child support reported on their credit and it's stopping you from getting anything that you want? I have a dispute letter that will get that mess off of your credit in 30 days or less, and it's $97. Who want it? 5 people say yes on Monday. I ask $500. And then Tuesday, I say, how many of you guys got hard inquiries that you need removed within 24 to 72 hours? This dispute letter will have those inquiries, hard inquiries, removed off of your credit report in 24 to 72 hours. 10 people sign up for that. That's $1,500 in 2 days. Monday, I made 500. Tuesday, I made 15. Tuesday, I made 1,000. And then I'll be like, who got medical collections on Wednesday? Oh, I do. 2 people buy that. I made 200 on that. Student loans. How many of y'all got student loans that Joe Biden couldn't get wiped off of your credit report? And it's keeping you in a lot of debt and held you back, your debt to income ratio from buying a house or whatever. I do. 20 people buy this dispute template for $97. That is $2,000 plus the $200 from the medical. So that is now $2,200 plus the $1,500 from up here. I'm having me like a $5,000, $6,000 week. How many of y'all got late payments? It's illegal to report a late payment, okay? And you didn't give me 30 days notice by mail via email that was going to be reported on my credit. How many of y'all got late payments that you would like removed in 24 hours? Because I got a dispute. 15 like I do. Now I got $1,500 more on top of that's $3,000. That's 5,000. That's like almost $7,000 off of just templates. I only bought the business in a box for $497. I am up. This is the perfect gift that you can give yourself, because you ain't got to create nothing. You ain't got to do none of that. It's already done for you, okay? And you can sell the whole entire box just like you bought it, or you can sell it template by template with ebook by ebook and make a big bag off of it, okay? That can be your whole Black Friday. They finna be shopping. They finna be leveraging their credit. They finna get in debt, and they finna need your help. And not only is they gonna need your help in the fourth quarter, when income tax time come around, they get ready to go buy them cars and all of that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Do the templates get updated? Why would the templates need to be updated, beloved? Nothing about consumer law is changing. Consumer law is consumer law. So these templates are based solely off of consumer law and federal credit reporting law, federal credit reporting act. So none of that information changed. It's just straight up legit. Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about right here. See, these are not updated. Let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. This is consumer law. This already being passed. They're not going back to modify this or update this. You see this right here? US 15-1666B, timing of payments. Now read what this say right here, and let me blow it up so y'all can see it. And then you answer my question after you read this. This is the law. A creditor may not treat a payment on a credit card account under an open-end consumer credit plan, any type of late payments for credit cards or consumer accounts. They cannot report that as late for any purpose unless the creditor has adopted the law. They have not. So them reporting late payments on your credit is illegal under any circumstances. You cannot report any credit cards. You cannot report any consumer debt as late. So with that knowledge, have you been violated? Is there any late payments being reported on your credit report? as we speak. Just say me in the chat. Or did you have that situation? Okay. A billing error consists of any of the following: a reflection on a statement of an extension of credit which was not made to the obligor. Billing errors. I got the phone from AT&T for $1,200. Why is it being reported on my credit that I owe y'all $2,000 something? That's a billing error. Get that mess off my credit, or I'm suing you because you are breaking the law. Problem is, we don't know consumer law. Okay? So this is something that you can change people's lives and financial forecasts with. These templates, the dispute letters. This is all the people that y'all paying, Lexington Law, all these credit, this all they doing. So now you do it yourself, so you make sure your credit is being done, and now you can offer a service. Not only do you sell the templates, when you start educating yourself about consumer law, then you can say, I can do it for you for a fee. And now that's another stream of income. You got late payments, let me go ahead and do your dispute. Send me over, or either I'll, well, if you're doing it, you got to send me over a copy of your driver's license or your ID to verify that you are you. This has to go with the dispute letter. But matter of fact, you get even better than that. They have AI where now they can go in and upload their ID, and they can go in and upload their proof of address, and then you just go ahead and submit, you know what I'm saying, the document on their behalf. So just scratch all the mail out, okay? But if you old school and don't like to work with technology, then fax me over or email me, scan me over a copy of your your proof of address and your ID so I can attach it to the dispute, and I'm going to take care of it. They're going to reach you back out. They're going to send it to you in the mail. That's why they want a proof of your address. They're going to send you the investigation results saying what items have been deleted, okay? For sure. So now you got another stream of income. Oh my gosh, I got to go fast. I talk too much, but I get paid to talk, so it ain't no big thing. I get paid to talk, but I do talk too much, and that's cool. My husband tell me all the time, girl, you talk too much. Yeah, I get paid to talk, okay? What else I got for y'all? Government contracts. And AI can help you understand the codes for you to teach or do for your client. Yes, they have. You can just go in and ask, what is consumer law? AI will help you. If you're not specific with AI, then AI kind of dance all around. Oh, well, consumer law just protects the consumer. So you got to go in and be very specific. Which consumer law or which part of the Federal Credit Reporting Act allows or disallows? Is there a code for this? For late payments, for hard inquiries, for foreclosures. If your house has been foreclosed against or on, it's illegal. When you sign the documents and sign up for insurance covered any late payments, missed payments, etc. You know how many people don't know that? And that can actually go and sue the people who took their houses from them. That's a game changer. Okay? That is a game changer. So the whole credit business in a box. Government contracts. If y'all want to learn how to get some rapid revenue, and I mean rapid, and you know the reason why I'm in government contracts, because this is a strategy that God gave me when I got into it. He said, look, you're not going to go work and try to save up this money to do what I've called you to do. You're going to go right on back into the place that took it from you, and you're going to get it from them. Catch my drift? Okay? It's called the Great Take Back. That's what I'm going to say. Because I'm a contractor. I got to watch mine. Okay? That's how I said I'm going to go get my reparations. God was like, you want your reparations here. This is how you're going to go get them. They'll pay you $1 million for a year's worth of work. They'll pay you $1 million for a month's worth of work in an emergency. So I'm getting ready to break this thing down like a 12-gauge shotgun. I'll call you back, daughter. About how you can go and get you some government shoes, okay? They buy everything. And when it's emergency, they're desperate. They the biggest spenders and they the best clients. You don't even got to go chase no clients. You ain't even got, oh, you sell credit repair? Let's see if the government buys credit repair and how much money they paying for it. If y'all want to see it, let me know in the chat because I'm finna lay it on you, okay? Do they buy credit repair? Why is Dr. T trying to tell me to buy this business in the box? Okay, I'm finna show you, boo. Okay, they buy CBD too, in case y'all didn't know that, okay? If y'all in that space, they buy that too. Government buy CBD. Can you believe that? Yeah, they do. They buy CBD. Oh my God, I gotta hurry up because I need to get on this other platform. Now, let me show y'all this real quick, and then I'm gonna show y'all exactly what they paying for credit repair. Told y'all, I'm getting my money back from them. I want my money back from y'all. I want my ancestors' money back from y'all too. I want my big mama and their money. Look, God promised to give me wealth so that he may establish the covenant that he swore to my ancestors. He told them, y'all not going to see the blessing, but your generations will. And I'm going to make sure, because I'm swearing to y'all that I'm going to give it to them. Now, why we ain't getting it? We out here doing it for the ancestors. You lying. You ain't doing nothing. Okay? Do they buy credit? Yes. See how they'll buy their real estate credit? Can you help my people get real estate? That's called business credit. Builds you some trade lines, okay? Home equity credit lending. I can also become the bank and become a credit lending facility just using insurance policies. Oh, yes, I can, okay? But we're just going to go ahead. See how the credit bureaus, they make money from the government. You think that the credit bureaus is a part of the government. It's not. Credit bureaus is a business that partners with the government. Just to be clear, they only put bureau so that you can be tricked psychologically to think that they're government. They are not government, and neither is the Federal Reserve. Just FYI, okay? So we're going to come down here and find the NAICS code, which means the stream. Are you a collection agency? All other personal services, credit card notification service, lost or stolen credit card? Are you a credit repair, counseling, consumer? This is the number we're looking for right here because that's what we are. 541990. Remember that, 541990. We're going to see how much money they paying for this, okay? Let me stop and share over here. Y'all remember that? 541990. Because now we're going to go ahead and see how much they paying for credit repair. Y'all play too much. I'm telling y'all. And I can get it by myself, but I'll be too full. It's too much for me to eat, not to share. Okay, so I'm going to come up right on up over here like this. There is currently a bug affecting the downloading feature. I don't need to download nothing anyway. I want to see how much money they didn't gave for 2024 and 2025. So I'm going to come on down here just like this. Going back down here where you need to go. And that number was 541990. Let's see how much money y'all paying and who paying the big dollar so I can go over and holler at y'all. Professional, scientific, and technical services. Did I get the right number? Hold on. $541,990. Okay. 541990. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Take this one out here. And then I'm just going to hit submit because I want to know how much money y'all is paying people in the credit space. $25 billion, dog. In 2024, in October, they got 2.8 billion. Oh my. 2.8 billion, bro. And you still trying to work and get breadcrumbs. Shame on you. They got 2.8 billion. That's a lot of money. Do you think we can all split that? Well, let me check in over here. Do y'all think that 2.8 billion would be enough for all of us over here? If we all just went to the government like we offer credit repair services. They got 2.8 billion. Do you think that would be enough for us? Yes or no? I gotta get up out of here. Oh my God. I wasn't supposed to do all of that, but look at this. Let's see how much money they got. Ooh, look at this. 35 trillion. No, 35 billion, 271 million, $576,063.18 for credit. 34. Listen, y'all gotta see this, okay? You understand? 34 billion, 27 billion, 22 billion, 18 billion, 18 billion. Man, look at here. They ain't even playing small. They not even playing small. These people is playing a lot of money. Okay. Let's see what they got. This is a definite contract, baby. This thing. Okay, how long did this thing last? You see that code? This was for disaster emergency. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start messing with y'all. This Department of Energy is the one who gave out the reward. My. They got this bad boy 9/30, September 30, 1978. And they had this bad boy until May 31st of 2006, from 78 to 2006. They had theirs from 2007, and theirs don't end until 9/30/2026. At least they know for the next 2 years they gonna eat. Period. 1978 to 2027, they know for the next 2 years they gonna eat. Okay, they got this one right here in 2004. They know all the way until 9/30/2029 they're gonna eat off the government. Okay. They got this one in 2017. They know at least to January 31st, 2031, they're going to eat. This is called generational wealth. This is just in the credit space. If you a woman, if you a Black woman or man, minority, Hispanic, anything except 100% Caucasian, that makes you a minority-owned business. If you are a small business, you do not have 100,000 workers. No, you don't have 1,000 workers. You're not making $1 million a year yet. You qualify. Okay. If you are disadvantaged, if you stay in the hood, if you stay where there's, poverty, impoverished, then you a disadvantaged, baby. They got a lot of money available for you. Shaking my head, you rather choose to wait on breadcrumbs when you can come right on up over here. I got a business in a box. I even do consulting. What you need, I got you. For $22 billion, I got you. I'm hosting a workshop, okay? Next weekend. It's either going to be a 2-day, Saturday, Sunday, split it up, because it's a lot of information. I'm going to be giving you the whole juice and game on how to get yourself dressed to go get you a government contract, okay? On the state, city, local, municipality, and federal level, okay? Go get your money back from Walmart. Go get your money back from the water companies, utility companies, Verizon, these cell phone companies that took your money all of your life. Go get your money back, okay? Go get your money back from Amazon. Go get your money back from the Parks and Recreation. Go get your taxes back. I mean, that's all I'm saying. From the Public Utilities Commission, go get your money back. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to show you how to get the money, okay? I'm going to show you how to get the big, big bag. Just like I've helped my clients do. 30 days or less, $50,000 contract. This is called low-hanging fruit. They have contracts on the city, state level for $10,000 you can take right now, like that, ASAP. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to get the gov money, how to get dressed to go do business with the government, how to build your business ready, because that is very important. Okay, you're gonna be registered as a federal contractor. Like I said, I'm gonna just pour all the juice and the sauce on you. This is going to be my last call on this. I'm gonna start my timer up in just a moment. It's probably not gonna go the whole 10 minutes because I literally have to end this live in a minute in order for me to do what I need to do. However, I might leave the offers up to midnight. How about that? It's 10:31 where I am Central Standard Time. I'll leave the offers up until midnight because I really should be gone. And I really need to be on my other platform before I disobey and don't get on there because I'll be like, oh, I'm tired looking at the screen. That's because I come over here and serve y'all up a whole lot of time, but I have other people, other family members, relatives on different platforms, and I need to be over there. So I have the workshop that's coming up, the masterclass workshop. It's either going to be an all day on one day, or it's going to be divided up into 2 days, so you can still do what you got to do. I still got to do what I got to do. Okay, $497 for that workshop. I'm gonna give you some game. I'm gonna give you some fun and information. I'll get your money back. Period. Okay, so $497. If you want to get into the 8-week mentorship, where I help you with all of the certifications on a federal level, okay? The cleaning contracts, giving you access where you can actually go and bid in a space that most people are not in because it's just a group for contractors where you ain't got to scavenge the web and find a contract and go to the city hall, find a contract. You definitely want to get into the Department of Transportation. They have contracts for you, and you don't have to do any of these contracts. I'm teaching you the middleman method so you can sit at home and work from your home, from your phone, using your internet connection, your Wi-Fi, whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you how to work with your mind and not with your hands using the middleman method, okay? Certifications to certify you as a woman-owned business, as a minority-owned business, as a Black-owned business. Y'all see my gray hairs? Boom. They was just like, look, I'm going to come out today. It's cool. But your girl, that's why your girl don't wear her hair, because it is salt and peppered like Ric Flair, okay? And my hair is not matching my age right about now. When I get about 55, then y'all can see all of the grays, because then you'd be like, oh, you look your age. Right now, I don't. Right now, I look like I'm 60 by the head, okay? And 45 by the skin. So, yeah, your girl, I had to move that back like that. It's just, yeah, that's why your girl always got something covering up that wisdom. Nevertheless, I have a 8-week course where I'm gonna get you 100% completely dressed, let you know about some procurement opportunities where you can go in person, shake some money babies, shake hands and make money babies. You also get invited to some very big procurement officers where you actually get contracts handed to you in person. I have a sister that I met out here who's originally from California, went and got, a whole entire contract for a lot of money for a few years. So she said she had to give away her business because financially she was strapped. And I took over the building so she wouldn't lose it. I took over the building and made it a community center, and then we just became friends. I'm like, I'm gonna help you, sis. I'm gonna give you this game. And I gave it to her, and she ran and she bodied it. And she's doing her thing. She has a contract with the State of Defense or Secretary of Defense, whatever, a big federal federal entity that is. I think it's the Secretary of Defense. That's what it's called. Practically doing anything, nothing much. She went into a procurement, shook hands, and met the manager, and now they like that. So she pick up the phone and be like, can you take this contract? She'd be like, yeah, girl, I can take it. She already know, what she can do and what she cannot do. So she don't put contracts on her that she can't take because she already knows she worked with. So you get dressed like that. Cleaning contracts is definitely where we should all be. We don't have to clean out one single building, but that's where that big bag is at. That's where a long-term contract. The government buildings, the VAs, the hospitals, the mental health facilities, the abortion clinics, all of that need to be cleaned every single day. The welfare department, Department of Education, all of those need to be cleaned every day. Get your cleaning contract, you can become a millionaire. Okay? Don't take 30, 60 days. By the end of these 8 weeks, which is 2 months, because that's all it takes, roughly around there, you can get a contract in 30 days. You can get one in 15 days. You can get one in 7 days, okay? But 8 weeks, you gov ready, baby. Once you in that government contracts, and what I teach you, now you can go back and teach for the government. They hire you to teach government contracts. When I hire you, because you're not an employee for them, they do business with you. If you learn government contracts and you say, I teach government contracts, when I tell you they buy authors, if you want to be a bouncer, security guard, if you want to work in sports with young people, start your own sports league, football, the whole 9 yards. Transportation, they buy it all. Transportation is a very big niche. Transportation is a $1 trillion industry in government contracts, okay? So I have the 8-week course at $997, or you can come and fast track it at the workshop. Of course, I'm not giving you the certifications. I'm going to give you the information. You're going to go off and do it. You're going to have a support group in case you need any type of help or any of that. But in the coaching, it's coaching. It's step-by-step coaching here. What we do, make sure that you was dressed for success, okay? Last but never least, I told my husband that I would mention these opportunities. He has an opportunity for 3 people only. Three. Make sure I emphasize it's only for 3. He will get your transportation business up and running for you. And then what I told him that I would do is that I would throw in the government contract masterclass that I have already done, that has gotten lots of people contracts, and they have gotten people money, 31,000. I didn't share the testimony on here just by them listening to that masterclass without even doing the other steps. They were approved for 31,000, 20,000, 12,000. I got receipts. Okay, I can go right to my inbox and show you some receipts. Young people, older people, middle-aged people. I'm going to throw that in so now you can take your transportation business and you can scale it like never before by offering your services to the government, even if you have 0 fleet. If you have a transportation business, meaning the documentation, you are a business. LLC, EIN, business bank account, MCDOT number. Okay. So what my husband is going to do is he's going to allow 3 people. He's going to build your business for you in 1 day. 1 day. He's going to do your LLC, EIN, and DOT number in 1 day. Now you take that documents, go get your business bank account, you a business. I'm going to throw in the government contract so you learn how to contract your paper business that you don't have to get behind the wheel and drive. They need supplies in Florida. They need supplies in North Carolina. And guess what? You ain't got to drive them. Oh, you need help? That's a $5 million contract. I got you. Hey, George, can you do the work for me for 5 years? How much you going to charge? I'm going to charge you $1 million. Cool. We're going to charge you $5 million. We're going to pay George $1 million. I'm going to take $4 million because I'm overseeing and making sure George do the work for you. You're going to get your work done. We all eat. It's called the middleman method. Okay. Transportation is very lucrative. Very lucrative. If you don't do nothing but start the paperwork and become a paper business, you can take it to great heights. I mean, you can change your life around instantaneously in the government contract space. But what he is going to do for 1K, so-called minority business veterans, that's me, then you need to have them certifications. Especially that VA. Ooh, brother. The VA got money. I mean, money for you. The veterans need to be transported when they move. My cousin is an adjuster. She pays for the VA if they need to be moved from this 1 bedroom to this 1 bedroom, or from this 1 bedroom to a 2 bedroom, it's $5,000 per move on your transportation business, and you ain't gotta have no fleet. Find somebody else who do, and we got a lot of them because we done started a whole bunch of transportation businesses for people. They can go do the work. You get paid $5,000, pay them $1,500. Everybody get fed. Okay, for $997, for $1,000, my husband will get your paperwork done. Okay, in 1 day. It's only for 3 people. Last but never least, because I gotta go, I am looking for 3 people myself that I can mentor one-on-one. Okay, I'm not doing one to few. I'm doing one-on-one. I want to pass the torch in obedience to the Most High God, specifically for when things happen, or I might need to be on a stage, or I might be traveling out of the country. I have a lot of different speaking engagements, different things of that sort lined up. The movement still continues to move. So just like Elisha, there was a mantle, okay, that was passed down from one to the other. That's what's wrong with us as people right now. The elders ain't passed down the batons. So nobody knows what to do, what the process is, how to keep it afloat, how to keep the movement moving for the kingdom of God, how to be out here empowering people to get their own trust so that they can live tax-free, they can live wealthy and tax-free, how to start their own banks, using insurance policies, how to buy land and dirt cheap, hold it or fold it, okay, sell it. You can start an RV park on land that you bought for $500 that's already valued for $8,000. You can keep it and already have $8,000 in equity and then build on that. Or you can say, yeah, I'm gonna flip that. I paid $500, my profit gonna be $7,500. I'm gonna go ahead over here and I am now going to go invest in a $3,000 property that already has $50,000 worth of value in it. Continue blessings to you and yours before we shut up. One peace and many blessings to all of us above and so below. Absolutely, beloved. And likewise unto you, blessings to you too as well. So I'm looking for 3 people where I'm going to show you this game, okay? I'm going to show you government contracts. Everything that I'm selling individually, you will learn, okay? Government contracts, not just government contracts, but how to become Hub Zone and 88 certified. That's a 10-year program where they build you out an empire, because now you become a community bank in your community, especially if you are in a low-income area or you will employ someone in a low-income area. You won't need no more money after 10 years. That's why they give it to you for 10 years. Nobody else in your family could be able to get into this program, but there is a workaround. So if I got the Hub Zone 88 for 10 years, then I'm going to bring in Shore. On the 7th year, I'm going to start training her to take over my role. So by the 10 years, she's going to go ahead and get that Hub Zone. And then I'm going to follow up under her and work under her. And then she's going to get a protege in the 7th year to rinse, wash, and repeat. I'm saying a little bit too much stuff. I better get up out of here, okay? But government contracts, land banking, real estate, you want to learn how to invest in apartment complexes for $100 or below. I'm going to show you that as well. So you have some real estate. You have some land. You know how to live tax-free. You learn how to leverage debt. So you get funding information, how to start a business doing that. If you come and you don't got a business, okay, then that could be your business. Just doing funding. That's why I say I'm taking the back seat. Instead of me teaching you, no, I'm finna build. You got bad credit, I told you can build with me or buy from me. And now the option to build with me is finna be off the table. What the heck was that? Felt like something bit me, man. Now the opportunity for you to build with me is finna be off the table because I have stalled much time trying to get people to build with me, okay? Now you're going to either have to buy from me or bypass me, okay? Buy from me and go buy from somebody else by bypassing me. So this is the reason why I'm putting out the clarion call for the 3. It may be somebody you know. That's why I always ask for you to share. But on top of that, you get access to my in-person events, my 6 and 7 figure in-person events. Let me be very clear. I'm going to show you how to have your own 6 and 7 figure events, because the movement must still continue to move. If you want to mastermind in Cabo, if you want to mastermind in the sky, if you want to mastermind in Dubai, 6 and 7 figure days or weekends events for a day or a weekend, never using your own money, okay? Also, I did say all my events you will have access to. You don't have to pay anything extra. You'll always be able to take my stages, whether virtually or in person. So you sell to my audience. You will be able to get clients from my audience that you didn't have to build, because this is just helping you get out there, marketing, advertising, so you keep the movement moving. Last but never least, for those who take that opportunity, I will also invite you, or you will be invited, whether you can show up or not. It's not mandatory, but we're going down to Birmingham, Alabama, the second month of next year to go build. The mayor's given us $500,000 to build new properties. You will sit with the mayors, you will sit with the builders, you will sit with the bankers, you will sit with the architects, you will sit with some real bosses. You will leave that with a deed. It's a collective initiative. So we are going to buy blocks. So it ain't gonna be no house over here, house over there. It's a block. And we all gonna have ownership and leave with deeds in our hand. So that is a $5,000 investment. It's $4,997 just to Alabama play by itself. It's the equivalent to $5,000. Just that by itself. That don't even include all of my expertise, all of the hundreds and thousands of dollars that I have had to learn this stuff, the connections, the networks, how now you can utilize these people in your business for your clients, so you have access to what I have access to, the whole 9 yards. So that is a $5,000 investment. Usually you would have to pay me $25,000 to get into one of my masterminds. I am tired, but I still got a whole nother gig to do, and it's 11 o'clock. I do this to myself all the time, so I might get over there for just a poquito, little minute. I want to make sure y'all good over here, because when I go over there, they ready. That's why I'm be over here. But I consider y'all my family. I've spent years with y'all, months with y'all. I have spent a lot of time and invested a lot of time over here, and I don't want to leave y'all behind. Even though God done told me, let it go. It's just a hard thing to do, because I feel like everybody deserves an opportunity. I really do. And I'd be sad sitting in some of my other circles that I sit in with people who, if I can just be transparent off the record, I sit with people that are well prepared, and then I sit there and I feel absolutely horrible, because there are people that I sit with over here that ain't nowhere near prepared like they prepared. And I ain't hating or knocking nobody, We just didn't have the opportunity to do what y'all did. So I have legally went in on a heist, on a spiritual heist, to confiscate their wealth and their knowledge and their resources, so I can bring it back to y'all, because I genuinely love you. Ain't nobody paying me for this. I don't know one person that will even consider working one-on-one with anybody for $5,000. let alone give them all of their resources. And the reason why there is an investment required, because everybody can't get in over here. I'm not going to cast my pearl before swine. I got to know that you're serious enough to invest in yourself, because the only way you're going to get a return on your investment is by investing in yourself. I need to know that you're serious and that you believe in whatever it is that your purpose and your calling is, and you just know that God put me in your path to help you get to where you're going. That type of serious, okay? But there is nothing that I will withhold from you when you working with me. And I've never done one-on-ones. People ask me all the time, how can I get a one-on-one with you? I'm like, no, you can get one too many, because that's a lot of my time. Same information I would give to you one-on-one is the same information I would give to you 1 to 12. Okay? But at the end of the day, I'm giving you something that my husband don't even know all of these secrets, and he don't have to, because what I do is for us. It benefits us. But my husband don't even know all of this stuff. We was not passed down those opportunities, and it's sad. You got other people right now laughing about everything that's happening. They like, yeah, we got our popcorn. We straight up, we good. They got gold, they got silver, they got things. I mean, they got a lot of stuff. And I just be sitting over there just heartbroken. For real, for real. And then I'll be like, sometimes I'll be like, what am I doing over here, Lord? I know you put me over here, but I can't just think about myself and hang out with, because they have no chill. When I tell you they don't care about nobody else, it's like, I got what I got. Okay, what you got? You got what you got? Okay, you got what you got? Okay, cool. We got what we got. To heck with the rest of the world. And I'll just be like, dog. Lord, what about all them hundreds of thousands of people? And if you think they finna rent a house to you, I got recorded conversations. I'm telling you, I'm on a spiritual assignment. Get salt too. It was currency in Jesus' day, wasn't it? That's good. Salt is used as a metaphor, but get coffee too. Get coffee too. People drink coffee, and when they can't go in them stores or it's a shortage of coffee, guess who they're gonna come from? That's called the Joseph effect. Joseph was told to buy up all the wheat. Buy up all the coffee. It's a lot of coffee lovers. Starbucks, that demon, and got real rich off of this coffee. Okay. Don't worry about too much. They can't take it to the new kingdom. The 12 rulerships is coming. I ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. You know why I ain't worried about it? Because I'm over here doing what God told me to do. And I know He's going to do the rest. I have what they have. It's just sad and it's sickening that there's a lot of people that ain't prepared. So I go over there and I take their information and bring it back to the people that want to utilize it and get themselves prepared. I ain't mad at them because they had to work for theirs. You know, I'm really not mad at them. Those who enslave folks, they will be punished. But the people that I'm working with, they ain't enslaved nobody. But they had an advantage. They had that passed down from their homes, from their parents. They came into assets and stuff like that, okay? We didn't have the opportunity. So the Most High said the wealth of the wicked is stored up for us. Thank you. Now let me come over here and confiscate what y'all been using for y'all so that the bruise can get some too. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. Okay? All right, if y'all interested in any of that, you have until midnight. And if you guys ain't got nothing else going on, the medical carrier. If you say, look, I can't afford all of that, get you the medical carrier. $30. That's a digital product that you have already ready to sell. And not only do you have something ready to sell, you have something that you can benefit off of. Amazon needs so much help, they didn't change up their rules, and that's why you ought to get in transportation. Amazon out here paying $3 to $5K a week on just a Sprinter van, and they didn't relax their rules on the whole another plateau. My husband gonna come by, and he'll give y'all the game on that. He'll give y'all the juice on that. But it's up, and we want to help people who want to be helped, no matter what. And don't think we ain't took no 39 stripes or 39 lashes for trying to help y'all. Satan hate us, and we hate him too. He like, how you coming over here messing with the people I done held in captivity for all of this long? You think you bad? Okay, we done been attacked, persecuted. I mean, just it's crazy. But we love y'all enough, okay? So if you guys, the medical carrier, you guys could be making $2,500 to $7,000 a week. They got catering. They got Courier. It ain't just medical supplies. It's picking up clothes from the laundromat, okay? It's dropping off food from catering companies you ain't never even heard of. It's stuff you can do in your vehicle. All you need is a vehicle over 2006, a driver's license, and sign an application if you want to start like transporting specimens like urine to the lab, stool, blood, vials. That's where that big bag is at. That's hazmat. That's a $5,000 to go take this urine to Unilab. Put that junk in the ice chest in the back there in the back seat, and I'll drive it all over there to Unilab for $5,000. You may have to transport a heart on ice. Somebody's finger got cut off. That's where you get to that big bag. You can do that in your car on your own time, okay? Well, I work, I can't do that. Listen, for $30, you can be making $2,500 to $7,000 in that space. I don't care where you start, get started somewhere. And if you don't want to do that but have something to sell to make you $30 over and over and over again, I sell it for $97. At midnight, it's going to $97. You will not hear me mention it for $30 no more. Okay? At all. I'm doing this because now is the time. I love y'all. I'm out, okay? Any questions for me before I go? I got 2 minutes. I got 1 minute. But if you're still a driver, you're probably working for a company that's taking all the profit. No. Beloved, you be asking some amazing questions, okay? I'm not even going to cap and say you don't ask, because people who don't ask questions, I believe, are brainwashed. But they be misinformation. And I know that's why you're asking questions, so you can get clarity. But it be misinformation. I'm not going to ever listen to me clearly. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm not going to put you on to nothing slavey. Not me. If I say you can leverage credit, you can leverage it. You can go from $0 to $150,000. You can leverage that. I'm not going to have you doing anything that you got to be a servant, or I'm not going to do that. What the heck? That's slave wages. Let big corporations do that. I'm talking about generational wealth, and the whole time you've been listening to me, that's all I've been talking about. You can go back and pull up my videos from 10 years ago. Still the same language. I'm the same in season, out of season, on the internet, off the internet. Because that's important to me. I got children. I'm going to die one day. Don't know when. My time's going to be up. They may live a lot longer after I go. I got to make sure my kids got something. My kids are not government slave. My kids own land. I am not going to have my kids coming out of the house renting a dang on thing, working at nobody else's establishment. You're going to work for your own last name. We don't even wear other people's last names. I'm not with that slave stuff. So I'm not going to ever point you to no slave stuff. Okay? Not me. If y'all want that $2,500 play, I'm selling it for $500. Okay. But I'm going to tell y'all right here, right now, in the next 10 minutes, you can get it for $97. Okay. Now, all y'all don't rush and knock the door down. All y'all don't rush and knock the door down. You want $2,500 with no credit check? I'm gonna give it to you for $97. Tomorrow, I'm selling it for $500. If I'm finna help you get $2,500 and it's a play, it ain't gonna run your credit and everybody can get it. You be a FOOL not to invest you $97 to get you $1,000, $97 to get you $500. It goes up to $500. Okay, I was gonna tell y'all when I told y'all it was $500. I just forgot to tell y'all the price. It's $97 for the next 10 minutes at 11:15 Central Standard Time. It will be $500. Okay. Any questions for me? Abiola, I agree. I wasn't saying she was misleading us. I was just asking for clarity because I know a company who does that in my area, hires drivers. Yeah, they do got people that hire drivers. Yeah, contract work. But no, this is a way for you. Now, this is not your own business establishment. Let me bring some clarity to that. So, Medivac, let's just say Medivac has some work that needs to be done to be picked up, right? And they need you to go pick up their labs and drop them off at another lab. Now that company is paying you, but you're working for yourself. It ain't like, oh, I'm finding a job for you. Heck no, I don't do that type of stuff. You ain't finding enough for me. I love it. Uber, bless God for Uber. It actually helped me get out of debt, but that's the reason why I won't drive Uber. If I'm gonna be sitting in traffic for 50 minutes for $20, is you crazy? That's playing me. Give me $1 per minute. So I don't do that type of gig work. If I need to and I need some rapid revenue, like right now where I can cash out, then by all means necessary. I ain't too proud to do that, but that's the reason why I don't do it. Because I don't like nobody hands in my money. Now you get you a plate and fix your food, and I got my plate. Eat off your plate and not like off mine. Yep, it's like in the medical, but catering, laundry, it's all kind of different things. Catering, cooking, laundry, it's all kind of different things. But yeah, you work for your own self, and then you cash out your daily pay when you finish. Boom, let me go ahead and cash out that $1,200 for the day. Okay. I hear you, Dr. T. I don't wear no name brand Tommy Hill. Me neither. My last name ain't on that. I can go pull some jerseys out right now that got worlds on the back of them. Nah, when I go to foot, and I love Cowboys. I love the Cowboys. But I'm not finna go down there decked out with no Dak Prescott, nobody else's name. I'm making your name great while my name means nothing. No, not me. I love y'all. I love spending time with y'all. Okay, if ain't nobody told y'all that they love you today, I love you. And that's why I show up for you all the time. I don't care if you get tired of me knocking on your door. So what? You ain't going to do nothing about it. Okay? I'm going to show up. I love you and there ain't nothing you can do about it. If a train is coming and I see the train coming, I'm going to tell you the train is coming. And if you ain't listening, then I'm going to push you off the tracks to preserve you, okay? That's why I do what I do. Love is a verb. And love shows up, okay? So, all right, y'all. Look at my little flab. Lord have mercy. That lets you know how much weight I lost. Look at it. I got a whole, it's this arm. I got a whole little wave. But flaws and all, I love everything about me, okay? This is just a little extra meat for Marcus to grab on, you know? When you want to hug. But I love y'all. And yeah, I'll see y'all the next time, okay? If this ain't for you, still share this video. Because it's for somebody. And I look forward to serving y'all. Look forward to working with y'all. And yeah, I'll see y'all the next time.